I've seen, because my barber's got like hairdressers in there as well, yeah. And I see man getting a madness in their hair these days, bro. Like, just blatantly, while a man's getting a trim, you're getting like weave and that. Like, that's bro. Yeah, bro. Like, it's loads, enough for man to say man them, bro. Yeah, me. It's not just a few man. There's a nice
man them getting weave,
bro.
Weave,
like
yes,
bald head, and then probably
I see that thing.
Or not even just that in their braids, like to make it longer. And that. Bro. Yeah, like just raggo picking out, like weave and that. That's mad to me while I'm getting a trim.
Yo, burnt myself, and now this thing's starting to peel, man. What the fuck, sir?
Sidebar.
Yeah, I know. I just realized I was like, yo, man.
Okay.
I mean, on that note, we started, right?
Yes, sir, right? I just noticed that, like, shit.
Thanks. We back.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Feel strong. You know you had to come correct on this. That's why.
Last week was a madness.
Did you listen
we
back?
just gotta keep. We just had to just get into this straight away. And
there's no frills this time.
No,
funny
P's
business.
and Q's are double thinking what a man's saying and everything. See, all of that.
Yeah, straight into it.
You know what it is. It's Watch It or Not
TV.
Welcome back.
Yes.
I'm your host, Daniel Nero. I'm with my co-host.
I go by the name of Zoosh, a.k.a. Guyver.
And I go by the name of Drizzy Freckles, a.k.a. Kevin Feige's number 2.
Okay.
Aiming high.
I don't know if do I need something then?
Nah, just be you, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
I think every week I'm going to try to change it up. Like, just on the spot. Like, yeah. So, yeah, man. You calm.
You found a thing. What episode is this? 55?
Oh shit, yeah.
55?
This 55 now.
55, bro. 55 episodes, you ain't found a thing, bro.
Big up Alex, the cameraman.
Done, no.
Remembered it this time. Got him with the names.
Yeah.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment because we want to hear that sound.
Ta-ting or ta-tung?
Do you know what, Drizzy? Could you tell us what that's based on?
Yeah, well, because I did my homework and I pay attention. Apparently, based on the type of browser that you're using, you will hit a different notification sound when you hit the notification tab on YouTube. Is that correct?
That is correct, sir.
Did you know that?
No, I'm learning.
Every day's a lesson.
Get me? 55
lesson,
episodes
man.
in and I'm still
learning.
Yeah, me.
And that's
Done
good
now.
sign of growth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
People, can you make sure you share this with a friend? Because if you don't know, Watch It or Not by yourself is
Boring.
There you go, man.
Crap.
It's just silly, bro.
It is.
It's just silly. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, what we doing here?
You know what that's like? Playing Mario Karts by yourself.
Yeah, it is.
That's dead.
No, it is.
That's dead.
It is literally just driving around by yourself.
That's dead.
Picking up them mushrooms. You driving. Acceleration for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm racing myself. So, yeah.
So don't do it. Simple things. You hear me? We got a special today. It's a special day.
Why you let them know? You tell them.
It's a special day today, man.
It is a special day.
Special day.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm feeling good about today.
I'm
feeling good about today.
Yeah,
there's a couple things I need to get off my chest.
I mean,
and that's what we're here for.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say get off. You get me? I'm gonna give some flowers.
Concerns, some opinions, some advice, some feedback. No matter which way you
but
pay
I want to give some flowers though, man. I feel like some flowers deserve to be given today, man. We don't really give flowers. You hear me? We don't really give flowers.
No, we do. No, don't do that. We
do,
but
but
it's
like
necessary. We give flowers.
Yeah, and I feel it's necessary today. Anyway, people, Top Boy.
Yes.
Season 2.
Yeah.
Top Boy season 2.
Sorry, I don't like that. I don't like that.
So weird. It's so strange because they've kept the story.
Yeah.
Like they've kept the story, but they've just eradicated it.
I wonder if it has anything to do with like just the rights of owning and whatever. Not if Channel 4 owns those rights too.
But then the irony is, if you like, I press pause on one episode to the point where when it starts telling you, "Oh, watch this. What about this?"
Yeah.
And I saw Top Boy somehow. So I'm like, so you lot have got Top Boy on there.
Yeah, but maybe they can't call it that because I was actually thinking about that in terms of because I did think that and I thought, but they own the name Top Boy, so
how
it
would
would
they
be
be able to call
strange.
it Top Boy?
But I don't know.
And come on now, like let's be
know.
serious. Like it's Drake. Like so, if Drake wanted the name Top Boy, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, technicals are technicals. There must be a reason.
It.
Right. I tell you what. Other than flowers, I'm gonna be asking for some reasons and asking some questions.
I have definitely got some questions.
I got some questions. I mean, we got off behind the cam. We got some
yeah.
steam off. You hear me? We don't want to come in too hard. You hear me?
Right.
But
First
yeah.
and foremost, big up Netflix.
You hear me? Don't know. Each and every time. This is a Netflix show. So if you ain't checked it out, you know where you can. You can check it out on Netflix.
Synopsis?
Yeah, we're gonna hit them with a synopsis.
I hate it. Am I gonna do this or can I just do this? Or
Nah, you gotta do it in some way, man. Well, no, you see how you
Drizzy,
get
go
some
on,
way with
Drizzy,
it.
you go. You got it. How's Drizzy
No,
doing?
I feel like you got. Oh yes,
Dushin. Dushin.
do it like Curtis.
Give me what's mine, Dushin.
And before we get into that, can I just big up Curtis? Because I know that but he needs to get.
yeah.
He needs to
We're
get.
gonna get there,
Alright,
bro. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Dushin.
So people, Top Boy season 2,
Yes.
special.
We are delving back into the world of Top Boy. This is season 2. Season 4, for those of us that pay attention. Season 2 is now bigger, grander. They internationally known. People find their passports. They are now moving crazy.
Mad.
All right. So 2 London drug dealers apply their lucrative trade at a public housing estate in East London.
I'm sorry.
Is
That
that
didn't
it?
sound like
That
that.
Curtis
Didn't
at all?
sound, that didn't sound Scouts at all.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Or was that
That
Scottish?
was Scottish.
I'm gonna need.
I'm gonna need to
I'm gonna need the character. Yeah. I'm gonna need.
I went Austin Powers on you there, sorry. Oh, I'm
We gonna
sorry.
need some geography lessons right by here too.
Two London. No, I can't do the Scots accent. I could just do Dushin. Bring me what's mine, Dushin.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't do it. Sorry, man, you lot killing me. No, I can't do it. Sorry.
I mean, it is what it is, man.
Can I do it like a 2 London drug dealers apply their lucrative trade at a public housing estate in East London?
I don't know who was that. Like,
That was kind of like the guy who's trying to aspire to be like Trevor McDonald, but ends up being the generic white guy at BBC News. I don't know. Can we move on, please? Because you lot making me back comfortable. I might have to bring up the trigger word from last week. So let's not do that.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. All right, people. Well, you should already know what Top Boy is about anyway.
Yeah.
If you don't, you better get to know, and you're gonna get to know today. So we're gonna get into this review of season 2. Who wants to take? Want to take it there, Dan?
I just want to big up Howard Charles first of all. That's the.
Well, let's big up some characters.
All
Let's
right,
start from the tippity tap.
I'll take
Let's
that.
big up the cast.
All right, so who I would say smashed this, is Howard Charles, who played Curtis.
Dushin.
The reason, and do you know the main reason why I say he smashed it? Because not once on that screen was he violent. Not once.
Yeah.
He wasn't violent on the screen once. He didn't raise his voice once.
Yeah.
He wasn't even angry once.
Yeah.
How uneasy I felt with that guy on screen, bro, while I was watching. I'm just like, nah. Like, you know when, like, you don't want to look at someone too long. It's just like, fucking hell. Like, bro, this man's still looking at me, bro. He had that,
you for the TV, yeah.
he had that character down to a T.
A little too good, if you ask me.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I'm just saying this,
Bro,
a little too good.
bro, when man had that little calf scene with him and Dushin, and I was like, yo, Dushin, I beg you, make sure you pay for this guy's coffee, because the way he's like,
Bro.
so Dushin,
Bro,
He
that
was-
guy
I
was
don't tell people how to live their
outrageous,
life.
blood.
He was actually a lot of people's favorite character. I was reading on Twitter, and a lot of people was mentioning Curtis.
Bro, listen.
A lot of people was ripping the Scouse accents, which I didn't think
But I
was
feel
bad.
like, I'm pretty sure he's from Liverpool.
yeah, that's what I would have assumed. I don't actually know. But,
what they think everyone supposed to sound like Steven Gerrard or something? What's
I
going
don't
on?
know. I don't know. To see if
Travel people.
Other than that, I see people. He was a lot of people's favorite character.
And I can understand why, because he came with some menace. Like
Alright.
he was good.
He was.
Kano always delivers.
Delivered here, though.
Sully, that's
Delivered
my
here.
favorite
Always
character.
delivers.
Yeah, between him and Deshae, because obviously they're like the excuse me, but like Sully, I just always like Sully will just cause a hurricane, but at the same time he will be like, but man, that was wrong, you know. And he's right. There was some things Deshae did, and it was just like, Just like, you're wrong for that, you know. I see why you did it, but you're wrong for that. You could have done things differently. So Kano's still
and he tapped into some different emotions
this
on this
time, right?
Well, to be honest,
Well, not that he hadn't before, but
that's what I was saying,
Yeah.
because I remember last time, I think the thing in Top Boy that really made me like, oh shit, Kano, was when the boy died. And he was
Right,
going
and
nuts.
like, yeah,
and he was
yeah,
going
yeah,
nuts
yeah,
outside
yeah,
there.
yeah.
I remember that part. But yeah, he hit emotions in this as well. Even the part where he got kidnapped. I don't know if you know.
That's what I was talking
I don't know if
thinking
you lot
about.
clocked, yeah, but did you see when
they went to get
say
him
the
back.
name?
Dushin.
Walks into the door
Yeah,
after
yeah,
he'd got
yeah,
beaten
yeah,
and he was
he flinched.
bro.
Yeah, that's what I was more
you can't
talking about.
teach that, you know.
Tapping into different emotions.
That's you need to
Yeah.
just kind of just
Yeah.
know that type of thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Did anyone's heart feel a bit warm when them two? when he goes,
yeah,
"Pick me
man.
up,
It was
man."
feel good.
like,
not him though. This guy's stone hearted,
Yeah.
so not him. He ain't got
Because
no
I
feeling.
don't like people crying over
He ain't got
penguins,
no
bro.
Oh,
Are
you
you
got-
are you
oh,
ki-
you
are you
got-
kidding?
oh my
Are you
days,
kidding
you're gonna
me,
bring
bro?
this
That's what I'm saying. Watch yourself, B. The man there crying over penguin films and that. You gonna talk about emotion? Bro, get out of here, bro. Yeah,
I can't believe.
Know
do you know
yourself,
what? Yeah,
bro.
do you know what? Yeah, you
bro,
have,
bro,
you
it's
have-
documented.
you know,
don't
yeah, do you know
don't
what,
tell
yeah?
me no.
Can I say something? Can I
It's
say something?
documented,
Can I say
bro.
something?
Not really.
Can
No,
I say something?
I don't want to hear it.
You
I
have
don't
sunk low. Now you sunk low.
What?
You've gone way below. That was way below the belt,
It's truths, bro. Truths
bro.
hurt, bro.
You saw what they was doing to the ting, blood. Now you saw, bro. Now let's talk about it. You saw
bro,
you
yeah.
saw what they was
Bro.
doing to. What was his name?
I don't know. I
What
can't
was the
remember,
bird's
man.
name?
I think it was penguin. It was a bird
Pengy?
or something. Some stupidness, bro, that you cried over for some reason,
Bro.
You hear me? But anyway, we move. You hear me? So yeah, Sully's your favorite character. Yeah.
I can't believe you said that.
Man, try to
overall,
draw me out, you know.
overall, but Curtis for me. Actually, I don't want to jump ahead and say, but like in this series, there's 3 characters that
I
I
guess
was
the
like,
You
third
can
one?
only pick one though.
gone
Jack.
MVP.
MVP. That's my favorite.
That was who I was gonna get to.
Yeah,
That's my
next.
favorite.
I would
MVP.
so out of those 3 is for me. I pick Howard Charles. I pick Curtis purely because my man. I didn't even want to look at him on the screen.
When did he come in though? There's 8 episodes. When did he come in? Was it like episode
I don't even know.
4?
It was about midway.
Because it was right. They was talking about the sister,
Yeah,
and then
it
it
was
was gently sprinkling him
it
in.
was about
But
midway.
he to make such an impact
Yeah,
on something that's already set in stone.
Jack. She again, but she's got that character down.
Yeah, I know,
Yes.
but here
She was good.
levels.
Yeah, and the emotions again. We got
Levels, all sorts, everything. You got everything from Jack here.
She was. Yeah,
I
you
feel
did,
like we
you're
got
right.
everything from Jack.
You
You hear
did.
me?
You did. You're right. She was.
I felt uneasy when she got attacked though. I know she can handle
Do
herself.
you
Yeah.
know what was maybe easy? Why she was getting attacked?
Yeah,
It was just like, oh come on, man, like.
yeah. But it happens.
Yeah.
You hear me? And yeah, that
Yeah.
we'll get into.
And
you
I
hear
like
me?
the way how she
The
came out
storyline.
of it as well, just like a proper G.
Yeah,
bro. Just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's like right, and then did all the madness to get the bag back,
Bro.
Bro, come on, man.
She's a softie, you know. It's just that like she has to keep that.
Yeah,
But like, and I think
Yeah,
her
but
and
it's
Sully.
not. It's not even. It's not put on though. It's like
yeah.
it's natural defense. You hear me?
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
think she's probably, and I'd like to see they delve into that maybe in the next season. But like, there has to be a reason why she's so militant and so like stone cold. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what other bit I liked as well? Yeah, because it reminds me of like not reminds me, but you know when you like love someone so much, but you have a massive argument with them, and it's just like, oh, I'm fucking done with you.
Yeah.
That's the last time I'm ever gonna see. But then as soon as there's a problem, she's right there.
Yeah.
For, you know, her
Who's that, the
sister.
sis? Yeah,
It's her
yeah,
sister.
yeah.
She's like, I'm done with you. This
Yeah.
that. She said I'm done with you at least 3 times throughout this whole like thing.
And the last season.
That's what I mean, including last season. So I'm done with you. Beat the shit out of her. I'm done with you. But then
Yeah.
she's still like, oh fuck no,
Yeah.
that's my sister.
It's
you
a
get me?
sister. Do you know what I mean?
Who's older?
The sister.
yeah.
The sister's older.
Yeah. All right. Ashley Wars. To Shane.
Dushin.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought he was okay, but I don't like the fact that he doesn't change from
range,
where he
yeah.
is. He's literally
I think that's a lot more to do with the character, though.
people have said that, yeah.
I
But
think that's more to do with
people have said that, but like I was speaking to my brethren the other day, and he's like, it's the way it's written. But I'm just like, no, not really. Like he could still even that part where he was.
But he can.
Even the part where he was opposite Howard Charles, Curtis. Like that scene was all about Curtis.
Yeah, Curtis carried that.
It had nothing to do with. It had nothing to where it should have.
But
that was two bosses.
But that's where I feel like the show was. I want to get into this later, but that's where I feel like a lot of the new cast and the old cast worked very well, because it was like the old cast was giving the new cast some foundation and just sparing things off. So I almost feel like that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's his character, because the character was just allowing this new member to now get his off. You get me? Because you know Duchesne. You get me? You don't need... You know who he is, you know what he's about. So it was about you getting to know who Curtis is now in these situations, which, you get me, how it ends, you realize he only had a short period of time.
Let me say something. Have you seen The Godfather? Have you seen The Godfather? Have you seen that part? You must have seen that part where after Vito Corleone gets shot and his son dies and this, that, and then there's a part where he's talking to all the other bosses. Yeah. And he's like speaking, he's like, I don't want trouble. I don't want this to carry on, this, that, etc. Blah, blah, blah. We're friends, this, that. And then there's a part where he says, but if something happens to Michael, yeah, even if there's a hair touched on his head, this, that, blah, 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 there's going to be a lot of this, that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I needed from Duchesne. Vito Corleone didn't raise his voice. He didn't get angry. He didn't shout up or this, that. It's just the way he was. Do you know what I'm saying? But with Duchesne, not that I'm trying to compare Top Boy to Godfather, but I'm saying that particular scene, him and Howard Charles, there needed to be something. Like I was never scared of Duchesne. Like if we're looking at it deeply, really and truly, if this was real life, bruv, my man will probably jumped over the table and dragged him across and throttled him.
Yeah, but I don't think... Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think... Duchesne's not supposed to be that intimidating character, though.
No, but
like
he is.
That. No, but he's not, though.
No, but he has to be. If that... even, bro...
No, but he's like... Like
bro,
man said, you see the Curtis guy? Like, that was a different type of intimidation. You get me?
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like it come across like that. That's what I'm saying, because he doesn't need to do that in order to get his type of intimidation across. Yeah, but like, there was Duchesne and Sully's like tension and interactions, bro, weren't the same as that. So that's why I can't say that, because I felt like there was different parts and different moments where he showed anger and he showed like that type of emotion that man's talking about. Where? But that's the kind of relationship that they have. Like when they had the beef in the calf.
You know what though? I get what you're saying, because I felt like some of the time, like that conversation, Duchesne was very reactive to what was being said to him, as opposed to laying down the law and having Curtis react to what Duchesne said, because it's like, oh, this Duchesne guy is pretty, do you know what I mean? And then if you remember the call in the car with Sully and his sister, I feel like there was more, like, I felt like that's how Duchesne was meant to have that conversation.
That's a fucking great example.
You see what I'm saying?
Like Sully, but that was totally calm, no anger, this, that, but laid down the law, and this is what I'm saying. But with Asher, it's flat.
I still don't think that. I wouldn't agree. I don't agree, because I still think it's more of his character. Again, Sully's whole character is a very character.
You know who?
But I'm not saying. I'm not
you know
disagreeing.
Who kind of batted up, and I was like, "Why are you batting up this guy for? This guy's trying to get some little pastry to eat. Clearly, he's hungry." And when he went to meet my man for the first time in was it in Morocco?
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "I want to get something to eat. Do you want something?" He's like, "Nah, stop wasting my time." Like, I felt he kind of hotted him up more. And that guy seemed harmless. Like, obviously, we found out he's the guy that runs the whole thing. That's needs to connect. But I feel like he hotted him up more.
Why was he so aggy?
All right, wait, we're flying through.
He was stressed,
wait, let's stay on the course. Michael Ward. No, I'm just saying, so we don't hear me be deterred and flipping Michael Ward. Jamie.
I think he gave me more last season than this season. Ooh. I think last season there was a
fresh on the scene,
maybe, and there was a bit more going on with him. This season, I think it was, I don't know. I think it was personal. I didn't like seeing him as the worker. You know, I didn't like seeing him like that, because how he burst on the scene in the season before. I don't think that kind of fit him, and especially as. I think the writer's done his character shit, to be honest. I think that they really didn't utilize him how he could have been utilized. I think they tried to give him a little, because as far as I remember from the season before, he's very smart. for his age.
Clearly.
You know what I mean? He's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
smart
yeah.
and was a good leader.
But he's still very young.
Yeah.
In comparison.
Yeah, fair enough. And he was good. What's it when people want to follow you? Charisma. He's very charismatic.
Yeah.
But in
Because
this
he was
season-
still trying to pattern.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So I'm about to get to that. So in this season, they had him kind of on a worker thing. But I'm expecting. Look, he's just got out of jail. Things are going.
Find your
So
feet.
he's
Yeah,
find
yeah,
your feet, and
yeah.
you're gonna try pattern. So then he tried pattern. And then he tried pattern. That didn't work out. But I wasn't happy with what happened to Kit. For me, personally, I feel like the Michael from last season wouldn't have done that. I think
I like that because of what happened before, and I knew that was going to happen to show, because that was almost like to show him that this is how shit can get. Could be your boy. You hear me? What happened in Morocco? I just knew that was going to happen even before that was relating. When that happened, I had a feeling something like that was going to happen to man. And I just thought it was going to be a choice, and it was either going to do or don't. But I see why he did.
I don't know. Maybe
again,
I expected him to outsmart.
just
the
to
team.
go on what you're saying, again, obviously people, spoilers, on how the show ends, like it makes sense on how his character was. And again, this is what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of the cast, bar Jack and Kano, because I feel like they had new storylines in terms of where Kano was now and Jack being the MVP of the main storyline being about her. Everyone was spearheading like the new cast. And even like, in terms of like the Curtis characters, Jamie with like introducing, like I felt like that was to introduce Spain and Morocco basically. You get me? That was just to get those characters off and whatever not, and introduce you to people that may have play in the season 4 coming up. You get me? Season 3, sorry. You get me? So that's what I'm saying. I felt like it wasn't necessarily a lot about the original cast. It was a lot more about, because I liked all the new characters, like Pebbles. I didn't like her, obviously, because of what she did, but it was a good addition to how it came in. You hear me? I don't know her real name. Shit, let's check that. She's big in the game.
Yeah, she was in like Falcon, Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
she was in Star Wars.
Yeah. She's been in a lot.
Doing the thing, but I found her annoyed as.
But she was supposed to be, man.
Yeah, but I just, man, it's just like, yeah.
It's funny because when I knew she was gonna be in it, I had no idea who she would be. I had no idea.
But Jamie kept alluding to your point. He kept alluding to, but he was just a youth, and he was a member. He was a friend of the family. So I felt like he kept reminding Kit, like, yo, regardless of what this guy done, he's at that age. He's easy to manipulate. He did that because he was put under pressure, but he's a friend of the family. And I just felt like he kept reminding him, like, nah, he should be with us right now. He's Steph's friend. Him and Steph were like this, da-da-da-da-da. So
Do you know
it
what,
made sense. It didn't not make sense to me. Like whether I liked or didn't like it.
Who did it?
The Jamie and Kit situation.
Oh, but do you see
like maybe I'm not saying I liked it in terms of like the situation, but it made sense. You get me? In terms of it happening, like.
I just felt, I don't know, maybe I was thinking too much and I was just like, right, Jamie's gonna outsmart. Jamie's gonna come up with something smart that's gonna...
Yeah, but then when you see the end result, it's like, okay.
Stupid. Like, now we're both dead.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying in terms of the storyline...
No, now we're both dead. Do you know what I mean? Like, now
I know. Like,
we should have
them. I'm not
we
them,
should have went
bro.
Cardiff.
Like,
we should have went Cardiff.
No, but that wasn't... I don't think that was the situation. Because that's where... Leading up to that, they delved into the brothers, and you started to realize it's less about what man's trying to do and keep moving about to his love for his brothers. That's what I feel like they were trying to show you. That's where his heart lied. That's why he did it, bro, because of his brothers. Because he was like he couldn't go to. That's essentially
but
why.
I didn't understand that because he was in jail. And they seem to be getting...
Yeah, but when he come out, they were fucked, bro. Like, the relationship
Yeah, but I just
bro.
felt like...
So he's just thinking, bro, if I keep doing this, bro, and keep moving about and keep getting deeper into this and not having, like, a bit of structure into what I'm doing, like, these men are going to be fucked, bro. That's what man was thinking. You hear me?
I thought
like, man, have to remember, man ain't a parent, you know. Man ain't a parent.
Yeah, no,
like, man is literally
saying.
the older brother, you hear me? Right or wrong decisions, man just made a decision, you get me? So, yeah, it was wrong, but it made sense to who he is. Like, he's just the older brother, bro. Like, he's not going to make a dad decision. You hear me? So it wouldn't make sense to always think logical. You hear me? Because he's not always going to be thinking logical. You hear me? So that's what I'm saying. It made sense to his character. You hear me? Whether man liked what happened is a whole nother scenario. You hear me? But in terms of it making sense to who he was, yeah, man. You hear me?
Can I flag a plot point that happened that I understand, and we've seen this in movies before? You either need a MacGuffin, which is something that's going to bring people together. Like a classic example of a MacGuffin is like, remember the first Avengers movie when Nick Fury pretended like Coulson got killed and the card was in the locker, so he pulled it out, and that's what brought the Avengers back to go to New York. So that's what they call MacGuffin, right? But so I understand sometimes things have to happen to push the story forward. Let me know if it was just me, yeah? You see when Badman Curtis said to his sister and One Eye Willie, hey, listen, don't follow Dushin, follow them lot. And they followed the youths them to the market. Out of nowhere, those two youngins jumped on their little electric scooters and went back to the bando, the trap house. How did they know to follow them two youths when they did not see any interaction between them two youths and the rest of the gang? Like, it's just like this. Let's follow that.
I did notice that, but
it's a TV show.
You know what? I put it down to like, you know when you're on road, you notice things that people wouldn't notice.
I would say I noticed it, but it's not far fetched.
Yeah, but they weren't in the view to like.
No, in terms of them just reading a situation. Man could boil it down to man reading situations, because it's not like man ain't from the life.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So it's like let's just boil it down to okay.
Because they just saw them two just come out of the market and they was like, let's follow them two.
Guess,
what was even worse than that is how long they followed them without them turning around.
Bro,
that was stupid. Because you can always tell.
Yeah.
You can always tell when someone's behind you. They was behind them for time. Blood. Getting out straps and getting ready for them.
That white he was like,
but I feel like the indication came with don't follow them, follow them. You hear me? And then anything that happened after that bit was just to show you, okay, man's thinking not how you would think. You hear me?
I like that bit. Because
even, do
you know what? Even when it happened, and it was like, oh, should we follow Finger? Even I was like, nah, don't follow them, follow them. Like, you follow them, man. You follow them.
Because
we're not foreign. Like, man, know the
you
crew.
follow them.
It's like, come on, bro.
What you saying about the sister, though?
Huh?
What you saying about the sister?
Oh, Laura.
No, not Lauren. Curtis' sister.
I can't remember her name.
Yeah, I can't remember her name, man.
She was militant, man.
She was, but
she's the type of person you don't want around you.
Yeah.
you don't want. The other guy just seemed like he was on for whatever.
Like,
I thought he was a brother, but he wasn't.
If you want to sit here, and smoke weed, let's do that. If you want to play PlayStation, let's do that. If you want to go and murder people, let's do that. Whatever you want to do.
She was the older sister. She was the older sister.
She was nuts, bro. She was nuts.
All right, let's get into it. What did you not think of it, man?
First of all, can we touch on the weekly episodes? Can we do that?
We can lightly touch it. I mean, I feel like we've been.
Can we do that?
Let's go there, because we've spoken about this too many times, and we it needs to be addressed.
They've ruined the hype.
In a big nutshell,
they've ruined.
We feel
the hype.
like the ball was dropped by
massively,
this,
especially how the episodes were going,
bro.
You
would have kept everyone intrigued weekly, no doubt.
Bro,
no problem.
That last episode scene would have hit so much harder,
bro.
8 weeks down the line.
My gosh, bro! If you had waited, how many episodes do we have? 8, 10?
8.
If you had 2 months of watching Top Boy and then it ended like that, bro, the internet would have went. The internet would have went,
bro. It would have went mad.
But now, give it 2 weeks, bro. No one ain't gonna talk about Top Boy.
But
why do you think they do this? Why? Someone explain it to me.
Okay, you know who I feel bad for? I feel bad for the creatives. I feel bad for the director. I feel bad for the actors. Because like, imagine putting in all that work for like 6 months
I see a tweet
year.
and I don't know if it's real or whatever not, but man can relate if it is. But like it was like one guy saying how he saw Kano saying, "Oh I watched 3 episodes, boom, boom, boom." And he said, "What? You watched it already? Yeah, boom, boom, boom." And it's like, but you feel that, bro. It's the same thing with music and that. Like they just turning it into a microwave thing now. You hear me? It's like you didn't need to do that with this. Like I don't get why you would still do it after seeing Ozark. Like no one was talking about Ozark after that. And they, in their defense, they still got another episode, another season, or another half.
They're just gonna dump that on us.
Another half, but it's like I cannot for the life of me, because it can't be money. It can't be money. Surely it can't be a money thing.
But it's just
It must have something to do with getting ratings in a certain period. Like maybe the longer it's out, it doesn't rank as high as it does. Maybe if all people watch it, consume it in a short space of time, it hits records. I don't know. You hear me? But it has to be something to do that is, you hear me? There's a reason, bro. 'Cause like I said, there's other shows that drop weekly, so it's not like it doesn't get done anymore. It's not like, oh yeah, we're in a binge era, everyone binges. It's like, no, some of these episodes you have to wait for.
Can I give you an example, yeah? Remember when we was all locked in our house and Disney Plus was like, all right, they gave us Mandalorian and that was like once a week. And then 2021 came along and it's like, right, we're stepping up our game. We got more stuff to drop now, original content. Remember when WandaVision dropped, they gave us the first 2 episodes? Because those were the 2 that was in black and white, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I didn't watch it as it was coming out though. I just watched it when it was finished.
So I remember those first episodes dropped and people was like, I don't know if I want to watch this WandaVision because this concept, like,
Yeah, I do remember that
white,
talk. Yeah.
That was from 2 episodes. We had another, I don't know, 7 more to go or something like that. And they was dropping weekly, bro. And I remember the internet couldn't stop speculating, who's this person? What's going to happen with this? What's going to happen with that? WandaVision was like the #1 streamed show for that period of time. And every week the numbers are just going up because, like, if I'm telling you I watch something that's dope, you'll be like, I'm going to go watch it. You then tell Nero. Nero's like, what's this WandaVision stuff we talk about? He checks it as like, yo, that's 3 different people talking about the same thing.
You gather more people. It's like a snowball effect. You
Right,
gather more
then
people.
you tell
IMDb
Alex
ratings
tell
would
his
have been
people.
crazy.
I just don't
that would have been
understand.
going up from 8 to 8 point this.
It's
8
funny. It's
Yeah.
funny that like it's crazy that we're sitting here upset that we've been able to watch this show
all
at once.
Yeah.
Like that's how you know something.
how
you know there's something wrong.
This is where I was really vexed, yeah? It's because I didn't want to watch it all at once.
Neither did
But
I.
the show was so good, I was like, well, what am I eat at? Yeah, man, just going to walk
Bro,
away.
I protested
it's
for
not
24
here.
hours,
Big
bro.
cliffhanger, and I'm going to walk away like I can't see what
Bro.
happens next. You hear me? I was
Anyway,
vexed. I was upset.
All right, cool.
You hear me?
All right. Yeah, this was good. I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. Some of the acting was a bit higgy. Some of it was like, and you know what else?
Are you talking about like the main cast, or are you just talking about
No, I wouldn't say
actors
any of them.
around?
Yeah, I'd say actors
okay,
around.
Yeah, cool.
Another thing is as well, yeah, which is pretty. I don't know if it's annoying, but I notice it a lot when it comes to when black people are on the screen. Is that we are very boxed in where we can go. So if Duchesne was a white man, yeah, or Duchesne was an Italian or an Irish or something like that, yeah, I don't think we would have seen him on the street with ballies running up and down on the road. I think you would have seen him in posh restaurants having conversations with politicians or something like that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but when it comes to black people and black shows, we're always
Hands
penned
on.
in on this, like, oh yeah, they're just on the estate. Like, do you know, like
Conveniently.
this is where everything is on
You
this
said
same
that
estate.
before about Salma. I gotta disagree with that, and I think I pushed back on the other thing as well. I can't remember what it was, but it's like this is a reflection of what they're trying to portray. That would be a lie, and I would say they came out of that in terms of going to Morocco and flipping Spain. So it's like I get what you're saying, but like it would need to be a whole nother show. It's like they're not now going to do that in the show because that wouldn't make sense to what the actual show is. You hear me? And in its defense, bro, it's coming from 2010. You hear me? I'm sure if this was a brand new idea, it might be a bit different. Like we always say, like we do want to see some different shit, but I didn't want to see no different shit from this. This is like Top Boy. This represents, you hear me, what man's about. You hear me? What man's around. You hear me?
Are you saying, from what you said, I feel like you're saying the Shane's at a level where anything that needs to get done, he should be doing it through his phone,
bro.
Like he doesn't need to be running around.
He was speaking to a lady, yeah, discussing his £10 million turnover in a year.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Again, TV.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Again.
£10 million, and you're there with a bally running through the street to duppy my man.
Again, hold on, wait. What scene are we talking about?
When he's in the garages.
To go get Sully?
No, the youth that killed the little boy. The youth that killed the boy.
Okay.
That Kit killed.
I
Nah,
get
there's
what
no
man's saying.
excuse for that. There's no excuse for
There
that.
is. It's like all these things are personal. Like you could boil them down to personal.
But
bro.
he could
It's
have
like
put
he
the call in
personally-
and said,
I
"Hey,
get that.
bring him to me.
I
Don't touch him. Bring him to me."
I mean, essentially, that's what the plan was. Man got cooled down, you hear me? Because man went on a mad one, you hear me? And essentially, it made sense to how he felt about that because it was like, yo, why did you hear me? So again, TV, but again, not too far-fetched, you hear me? I get what man's saying because man's playing with big P's and man is the top
I
boy or
understand
whatever
the
not.
Sully
But
thing.
it's like, it's
The Sully
TV,
thing's
you
completely-
hear me?
the Sully
You hear
thing's
me? I didn't
completely
think,
different.
I get, because I was thinking that was not a bad thing
that's-
at all.
that's completely
But in terms of that, cool, I get what man's saying, but I don't think it's that.
But I
Like,
feel
because
like-
they made it personal. Like they made it personal throughout leading up to that. Because I thought that in the beginning because originally he didn't really care, but they started to hint things and they said things and it made it personal. You hear me? So that's the only defense I could come up with that. But I feel like that is the defense for that. Like it was personal. So he was involved in that because it was personal.
I
You hear
feel
me?
I feel like that our stories are written very small. The only real one that I can say that I've seen and has made the transition properly is Snowfall. That's the only one I can say that has because you don't see Franklin.
yeah.
You don't see Franklin doing that foolishness.
I know, man. But
Like you don't see Franklin doing
That's why
that
he's
foolishness.
got what's his name? His version of Sully.
Leon.
Yeah, Leon. Like Leon gets his hands
This is what I'm
dirty.
saying, and that's
Yeah.
the only one that. But when it comes to black things, we're all like, I'm surprised that they've done that because usually what you would see is Franklin still in the hood.
I'm not,
with
and I'm
10
not,
million
and
pound
I'm,
in his
and,
pocket.
and I'm not taking anything away from it because I know because I've heard and whatever not that man them have like they have a lot of involvement and whatever not and keeping it key and whatever not. But man, I have to remember who's really behind these things and who's writing it in comparison to John Singleton's show that's about something that he was around and born and raised, and you know that everyone involved that has probably some kind of reach or still there can make it make sense in comparison to who's involved behind the scenes in portraying this story. Like that's the big difference. Like man can compare it, but man can't compare it. I think that's a harsh comparison.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
man.
I don't
That's
think
a harsh
I don't think
comparison,
it's too
bro.
harsh comparison.
If there was a bunch of black writers from the ends doing this, bro, it would be portrayed a little differently. Like, remember, it's still being portrayed through eyes that are not all seen the life firsthand up. You hear me? So it's a different portrayance, especially from what man know the story of Snowfall to be based on and where they're pulling from. It's like that's even more loosely based on a real story. So it's like it's hard to compare that. But I get what man's saying. I'm just saying I feel like man's you're being a bit more harsher than I thought, my brother.
We
You hear
didn't
me?
we didn't touch on this, right? But what do you think of that Tia character?
Oh, I wanted to bring her up, bro. She was a very, very, very interesting character. And I feel like the next season, she's going to have some part to play along with the young brother. But yeah, she was a very, you know what? It's funny because when you're first introduced to her character, I actually thought she was like a crackhead. Like,
Yeah.
I know it's deep. I thought she was like a crackhead because she was around there where
the bins.
Yeah.
Well, no, where the memorial was.
Yeah.
You
The
get me?
Lincoln
She was
stuff,
around,
innit?
yeah. And then the way man was talking to her, and then the way she reacted was just a bit off, innit?
Yeah.
And then obviously the storyline develops, boom, 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 and you're like, okay, this is that was even interesting the way they introduced her because I feel like that's how they were trying to portray her for a split second. I can't be the only person that thought that.
No,
No, but what confused me was that when the situation happened where they had to go to the hospital, she said, "Don't call the ambulance." And he's like, Steph was like, "Why?" She goes, because if you call the ambulance, then child care will
Yeah,
come over.
but that's what I'm saying, right? Then you knew.
But then she was doing a lot of things that would prompt them to come around anyway. Like, why did you do the thing with the car? There was a bunch of things you were doing to bring attention to yourself you didn't want.
Again, though, I would shoot that bell in terms of like it made sense to me because her character wasn't all there. Like,
It's not like she was super smart. I don't think she was thinking right.
But I feel like she is smart.
Yeah, but
But
yeah,
she just
but it's
troubles
smart.
herself.
It's not
What she-
always gonna be logical.
She's
Again,
smart in
yeah,
what
me.
she needs to be smart in.
In,
if you get
okay,
what
right,
I'm saying.
yeah,
And
So
again,
like-
that's why Top Boy is quite interesting because it has obviously your Duchesne and Sully characters who are a bit older,
Duchesne.
and then you have characters that you have to remember, right? They're quite young. You hear me? They're gonna be quite still on a wireless like that. You hear me? Still nah, let's do this, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we're still gonna have that kind of energy. So yes, it's interesting, man.
Why did that final scene happen?
Bro, do you know what? Yeah,
Because I've been trying to.
it's still my missus hadn't watched the Avatar Boys.
Okay.
So she hadn't seen it. So she went back and watched it.
Right.
Yeah. And obviously there was the big issue because Lauren's ex-man tried to kill Sully.
Yeah.
In the cemetery.
Yeah.
Obviously that
That
was
was
Michael's.
Bashy, innit?
No, it was
it?
can't remember his name.
But it's a different guy.
Leighton.
Okay,
Like,
right,
his
right.
light-skinned dude. He was the one that was trying to take control of everything.
Yeah.
Before Michael got involved, and obviously that was Michael's crew. But I can't remember Michael and Sully. Actually, I don't remember what the big hoo-ha was.
So I thought, was it the fact that when they was making the deal, when they brought out the tin of biscuits, that scene,
he
clocked like, hold on a minute, you were trying to
But there
make
was
a
something
deal.
previous before that, though.
There
as to
was.
why,
So I'm
man.
thinking it's based on what Dan was saying, that he's always like, you're aligned with a guy who tried to murk me at the
and obviously had the thing with Dave as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is again my man's brethren.
But
So
then
maybe-
also,
Yeah,
probably
that's what I'm
was-
saying. That's what I was thinking.
it probably was more that he's just,
That was I think that was like the last straw
last
where man
straw,
felt like, yeah, man, can't trust you.
yeah,
bro,
but then
man,
there
this
was
is
the
wrong.
conversation on the balcony between Dushin and Sully. And he said to Sully, Jamie's loyal. I see him as like the retirement plan.
Yeah.
Like, I will move away.
I don't
and
think.
then-
I don't think that was the reason.
No, but then Sully did say, we operate differently. What might work for you might not
Oh
work
yeah, I
for me.
think that from then that's where you knew he was gonna do a thing. But I don't think that's what made him.
I didn't know
that
he was
wasn't
gonna,
the
what,
reason.
did you know he was gonna go?
Oh no, I'm
Okay.
saying that from there it was like that's when he was gonna do the thing. I don't think that made his mind up whether he was gonna do it or not. Like he already knew from there. It was like, you know what, boom. Like,
He answered that
he-
door like
he
Thanos, boy.
Bro, do you know how, bruv, that took me by surprise, blood.
all right, no, it did.
It took me
But
by
I jumped. I was like, oh,
bro, I wasn't even looking at the screen. Yeah, just a doom, doom, doom. I was like, what? I was like, what the, like who? And then I had to rewind. I'm like, right, is that how man's moving? And bare face, you know.
bro.
no.
And he looked his brother right in his eye and just
and
went,
then boom.
bang.
Hold on, wait. I feel like we don't want to jump too close to the end just yet, man.
We got there.
We
man.
go guide there, man. This is the specialty. I want to get juicy in
Okay,
it, man.
so
man.
you're right.
Trying to wrap
Rate it
up
in. Rate it. Sorry.
You
Nah,
ready
it
to
just,
wrap up?
because it was just like,
What do you think of Little Sims?
Yeah, man. I like her character, man. Plays it well, man. She's good.
What did you like the little dynamic with her and the white woman? Can't remember her name. Beverly? Was it
it
Beverly?
was something random. Like, it was sort of Beth or Bethany. She looked like
I think it was something
definitely
like that.
Karen's cousin.
That story was just random though. Like
Yeah.
it was. I feel like something better could have come because that just seemed like. And you know what as well? Yeah, I'll be honest. Like, if you knew too, like I don't understand how I'm gonna get in trouble. Like, if you knew he was buried there,
Yeah.
like you ain't said nothing. Like,
Yeah.
what? So you're gonna go to the police and say that you knew that?
I mean, it would could. Maybe she was willing to suicide mission. You hear me? It would mess up her life more than hers.
But the fact that she thought money was more valuable or more important than exposing the truth. I was like, what kind of mother
But
are
as
you?
man said, it wasn't a child.
It was,
was
a
her
son,
child?
no?
Was her son?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah,
It
it
was
was her son.
her husband, her boyfriend.
Nah, it was
I
her
thought it was her
son
son.
because she was like,
Oh, it was
remember
her-
when Sims broke it down in the pub? What happened? And she's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
she
my
said,
ex was
I could've-
with him. They were brethren, and then
Yeah, I could have sworn there was the four of them in there, and then the breath fell in his head. Ain't that what happened?
Yeah, but it was her son
it was
that
the
what?
white woman's son.
that died.
Yeah,
I don't know why I thought it was her husband or boyfriend. But
Was it her boyfriend or the son?
I didn't even clock that. I thought it was just Little Sims' partner or something. I didn't clock it was the white.
Yeah.
woman's son.
Yeah, I thought the four of them together. I thought it was they were drinking and shit like that. So I thought it was like a couples thing.
That
Like-
woman's old though. So
Yeah.
that woman's old.
Yeah, but this was a while ago. I don't know how. I don't know, bro. It's like this.
I think it was her son.
She, and she could just look that age, bro.
Well, how could she? How could she?
I don't know.
How could she look like that?
Everybody age differently, Daniel.
How could she
Okay,
look like
everybody
that?
ages differently.
She looked like a certain
Yeah.
age to me, so I don't know. But yeah, anyway, regardless of that, like the fact that she knew about it, like you can't really go to the feds and be like, right, you know what, I've known this for 10 years, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Like the feds are gonna be like, all right, you too.
And then the twins.
Suicide mission.
you too.
Suicide
And then the
mission.
twins. Like, that was just
That
like,
was so random, innit?
I was like, huh?
But it
I was like,
It was kind of cool though.
yeah, because I was yeah, but it's like one of the things where you ain't gonna know how to do this and get away with it. So if you know someone, it's just random that they were twins, isn't it? But it's like, bro, again, TV. All right, what did you think of it? What did you think of it?
no, I had a good time, bro. But I'll be honest with you, man. I did a 24-hour protest. So I was upset. So I didn't watch it on Friday. I watched it on Saturday. I was upset.
Just there in this new shade of
Bro,
sunny t-shirt.
yeah, bro.
Just like,
Not today. Not today. Bro, because anyway, like
Yeah,
so
bro,
many things was patting up. So I was gassed for it and I was like, I'm not watching it today. No.
I'm not watching it at all. See how they like that?
Well, one
stiff upper
subscription.
lip.
I enjoyed it. I had a good time. But it just, when we got to like episode 4 and cheap plug, when I remember the interview you guys had on the red carpet, segue, to speaking to Lauren, who's fine, by the way. Whew. I remember she would say like this season.
Saffron Hawking,
well.
by the way. Saffron Hawking, by the way.
Hello, Saffron. She said this season we're gonna get more emotional depth from her character.
She wasn't lying, boy.
Not at all.
She was not lying. I was gonna come to her as well.
I wanted to hug her, bruv. There was moments I was like, jeez. And it was just like, but I love you, babe. Come, babe. Come. And I was like, oh my gosh, this guy is talking exactly how people in cages talk. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I was thinking, right, you better not hop a bedroom. This is exactly how my bedroom sounds. I was thinking,
He was just mad calm. And it was like, babe, I love you. And he had this psychopathic thing where it was just like, his sister would do something.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Do you think he loved her?
I do.
Yeah, that man are weird, bro.
I think he really, really
I
loved
do.
her.
That
I
man
do.
are weird, bro.
I think that's the best thing that ever happened to him.
Yeah.
Bruv,
Yeah.
Bruv, trust me.
I think to him he cherished
Yeah.
the floor that she walked on. He
yeah.
cared so much about her,
Bro,
bruv, to the
but
point
the control
that
was mad, though.
he was a cuckoo.
No, I don't think that turns man cuckoo. I
No,
just
but
think
to the
he's-
point that he was cuckoo. Like
Yeah,
it just
he is cuckoo, but like
Even-
when you finally get something that you want like that,
bro.
then yeah, it's a
even to the
madness.
point where she was like, "Look, I need to do it by myself and this, that, blah, blah, blah." My man was like,
That's like when you hear like where that's like toxic. That's like that raw toxic in like a barrel form. That green shit
Bruh.
leaking like that's.
He listens
like-
to Future.
I be a
even
hint of
after-
toxic with nothing, no elements of that at all. It's like,
even after when right at the end when he got her,
when
he
it-
was like,
yeah.
"Make sure you don't do that again, ever, man."
Bro.
Like, what the hell? Like, what are you doing? Like, come, what
you
we
know
doing
what's funny
here?
about her character as well, though? Because as soon as she was comfortable, she was a bitch, bro. Like, when she was like, you saw when she's at the house and she's just ripping into Jack's girl, like, you hear me, just ripping to her house. Why did she have like a guest house and like, she's like proper
She's so
entitled
rich.
and that?
She's so
You hear me? So it's kind of mad to
You
see
cock blocker.
her like that in terms of like how she is, because she goes on like she's this, you hear me?
Nah, he loved her. And then the fact that she was then carrying his child. Because before you could tell he was just in the streets playing tic-tac-toe with guns and stuff.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But now he's found someone that he loves more than his business. And then she's having his child who's going to be his firstborn child. And it's going to be he thought in his head it was a boy. I don't know why. He kept like, but like,
Well, she was far gone, so they probably knew that.
yeah. So I'm thinking if he knows it's a boy, But he would just do little things like when they went to the crib and then the sister knocked down something, you going to pick that up? And she's like, no, pick it up. And she's like, I'm picking it up. He goes, before we leave here, pick it up. And I was like,
Bro,
yo, man, this guy was very particular about.
Very good
he
character.
loved her. Bro.
He did.
Even when they
Facts.
ran up to the cab, they thought she's sick. She's sick. He really believed that, She's
Now, you
sick.
know when you know he really loved her is when he went to pick
by
her up by
himself.
himself.
Yeah. That's how you knew.
'Cause that was an L and like
that was a big L. That's
it's-
something
that's
You
where
could
he
have
was-
anyone could have read the L. You didn't need the sister
Yeah.
to tell you that was an
no,
L.
it was a-
But he was so like, no, like that's when you knew it's like, oh yeah, you proper like
He proper
yeah,
loved her.
One time he let his guard down.
Yeah.
No, he had his guard down the whole time,
did,
bro.
but
he
he-
had his guard down the whole time,
did,
bro.
you're right, but he
Even
wasn't
when
with his
was
sister.
Like, even when he was like, oh yeah, we'll go shopping. Yeah, this, that, bro. He's literally only bringing the attitude, bro, because that's generally just all he knows.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
just all he knows. goes.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, okay, well, like, we'll go then. Like, this, that. She's like,
Yeah.
no, I need to do it by myself. And then even when she's like, the sister was like, I'll go with her. She's like, I need to by myself. She's like, nah, you know what? She needs to be by herself.
I don't know. I still think it's a bit of that and a bit of like he's just controlling.
No,
Like,
he
knows what
obviously
man's
is.
doing.
Fucking,
Yeah.
he's clearly
Like,
controlling.
but he knows what he's doing. Like,
I don't think he
he's
knows
just
what
playing
he's
a bit
doing.
coy. At
I don't
times,
think he
you
knew
hear
what
me?
he was
I think
doing.
he
it
loves
was-
so hard.
think it
That's why the control. Because I don't want to lose this.
I feel like that's his love.
Yeah.
He thinks that, like, do
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what? If I don't let her leave the house, he
Yeah.
let her out. He let her out for coffee and them things there. But to him, that's good. It's like, oh yeah, I need my phone back.
A
Give me
little
back my
fresh
phone.
air, a little
yeah,
fresh
he
air,
goes, you
bro.
don't need your phone. You
Yeah,
got the
bare
babies here.
distractions,
Like, what's
bro.
wrong? Bare distractions. This, that. You know the cellular waves ain't good for you anyway. Like, what's wrong with
I
you?
mean, he was
I've
making-
been- I've been-
Man dropped the
the
fan.
first- I've been seeing that on the TV. Like,
He
you
was
know it's
making
not
valid
good for you.
points. That it is a distraction.
You know that well, in his defense, yeah.
It's
might
a
be-
distraction. I need to put your
Like,
feet
true,
up. I don't need you to be scrolling. But what about when Jax went to meet her? And I thought this was a bit fuckery. Jax drove all that way to go meet her. And he shouts to the phone. He goes, oh, yeah, no, I've been double booked, babe. No, it's okay, babe. No. Oh, yeah, no, I forgot. No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I will. Yeah, no. And then you could hear on the phone going, how long are you going to be? And he's like, she's like, oh, I'll be like half an hour. And he goes, I swear he said, like, make it 25.
No, he said no longer than half an hour.
Yeah,
son.
yeah. He was just like,
Yeah, he was.
yo.
He was a terrorist.
And then
man.
Jax was like, are you serious? Are you for real, blood?
was-
She's like, oh, yeah, no. Man, listen.
Do you know what? Yeah, I feel like that relationship could have worked without the sister, man.
Yeah, oh, easy.
I swear down, it could have, man. It could have, man. It could
He-
have worked,
you know what
man.
you need to do
Right.
is just say
It could have
sis,
worked, man.
Yo,
deal with the
people,
business.
these are
Someone-
reviews of Drizzy and
That-
Dan
you
and
know what?
Drizzy
Someone
and Dan
would've- someone
only.
would've- no,
You hear me?
Someone would have just needed to
Bruh.
say to him, nah, you know, would be like, Curtis. No. Like, that's
What,
not
you
what
taming
that's
a
not- that's
lion?
not
Like,
what you
what
do. Yeah, you are. You don't see him. But you didn't see him. Yes.
Yeah, man. And you think that a lie is good to be in a relationship?
Look, bro,
Mad.
some lionesses are living good lives, you know.
Right.
Good
be like,
lives.
look.
Mad.
Like, you don't do it like that. Like, you this, that, and he'd be like, oh, is that what I'm supposed to do? Be like, oh, okay, cool. Like,
Then
yeah.
we change his playlist from
Exactly,
Future
yeah,
to
like,
like
hey,
some
you
Miguel
lot.
and
Let me
thing
just
like
hold
that.
this
You know
Mac
what I mean?
10.
You lot do
Then this,
you,
this.
man.
Let me just hold it.
All right.
Can you imagine Curtis getting a 9 to 5?
At Greg's. Can I take your order? Yum yums and a sausage roll. Vegan? Oh, to shin.
You gotta get a job.
That's
You gotta go
serious.
get a job now to provide for the family. Be like,
What about his actions with the nail shop? What did you think about that? Did you think
big
that
up
was necessary?
Verona, first and
Yeah,
foremost.
I know.
Verona, I see you there.
We see you.
I see
Did you think
there.
that was necessary?
Don't know, bigger. In terms of like just causing a
Because I
ruckus.
mean, he took the stuff from the band though.
Yeah, I know, but
Like,
it's like,
right.
yeah, he's trying to get attention though, isn't it? He's trying to get man's attention and
And he
to
did give Duchesne,
give
he gave him 2 chances at that point. Gave him the chance in the coffee shop.
Yeah.
He was told no. That's fine. So he escalated it a little bit. So he went and robbed the bando. Still can't get what he wants.
Yeah.
Like, right, so I'll shoot up the fucking place because you lot ain't listening. You lot ain't
Yeah.
listening. Like, you lot are not listening. I want my gal and I want my baby.
You better bring back what's
I mean, I
mine.
get what
But
you're saying.
Duchesne, don't be. I asked nicely. It's okay. And what he says, like,
No, he
don't
said-
begrudge a guy
For
for
trying.
trying.
Don't
Yeah.
begrudge
And
him.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh, this Duchesne, you know what? Go call Sully and let's do this meeting again. Because
That's
I know
another
Sully would have been like, so what go on? What you think
That's
correct?
another thing I don't like. Yeah, you know, like when I don't know when you're from the road. Yeah,
Yeah.
when a man says wait here,
Yeah.
you don't wait. You don't.
Yeah.
So when a man says, you can't begrudge a man for trying. Yeah, like it's not over. Like like this guy isn't leaving it here. You know, like this is not it.
He's
Like,
just letting you know, prepare.
yeah, he's like, you can't begrudge. What he meant by that was you can't begrudge a man for trying without violence. That's what he meant. That's what he meant. He said you can't begrudge a man for trying without violence.
Yeah, I did it your way.
Yeah, I did it your way. So now I'm gonna have to try it with violence. That's what he
Yeah,
was
that's what
saying.
I'm saying. It was
but
like-
Duchesne didn't get that. I think Duchesne was just like, yeah. Even he said, yeah, he ain't on nothing. He come out the thing and said, yeah, these men ain't on nothing. Duchesne, yes they are. yes they be.
like they
And
sell
that's,
guns.
and that's where I felt like that meeting should have took place with Sully. Because Sully would have said to him, so what's the problem?
Nah, that whole situation would have been way too hot.
They wouldn't have even.
I think he
I
might have
would've-
kicked
I
off,
would've
but
come
I
out,
wanted
okay.
to see it because I just like the way
Alright,
Sully just
flipping.
switches to like certain situations.
Let me get into my little take on it now. I'm not gonna lie. I thought like man would I heard a few buts and the way you lot are going on the Curtis character, it's like I could tell like you lot really enjoyed that, but like this was excellent for me, man.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was excellent. I want to go out there and say this is one of the best seasons from a show I've seen in the last couple of months.
Okay.
Like, and
you
I
know
would
why
put
that-
in
do you know
about a
why-
year. I'll put in about a year, maybe a year. I'll give it a year. I would have to like proper think about it in order to get a range of dates. But let's just say this is one of the best things I've seen on TV in a while, and especially from the UK. This has been the best thing since the Line of Duty.
I'd have
like
to-
I would put this season on at least an episode or two of a Line of Duty level. Like this was impressive, bro. This was impressive. Like I feel like they outdid themselves on this.
Do you know what-
When I'm comparing it to what it come from, let me have my little.
Okay.
You hear me? When I'm comparing it to what it's come from and what they did with it, like of course there's TV moments. It's Netflix, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
But if
yeah.
I start wheeling out that shit out of Narcos and all sorts of shit, bro, like we can pull a lot of fairy tales and a lot of bullshit. You hear me? So if I just put it where it needs to be, bro. This was a contender, bro. And ratings and talk and everything told you the same thing, bro. This was a really good season, bro.
Okay.
This was really good TV.
Do you know why? Do you know why I agree with you? Why I don't agree with you? It's gonna sound like I'm just like a broken record. If they would have dropped this weekly, I would have totally agreed with you. I would have been like, this is like that's the difference. That's a massive difference with Line
It
of
is,
Duty.
it
No,
is.
listen, because you think how Line of Duty was.
Yeah, no, it is.
Like if that dropped flat, it would be like, yeah, that was good.
But that's my only gripe. In fact, the only bad thing I have to say, well, I got 3 things that I'll say bad and then everything else is good. One, I got what man was saying about not all the acting was great because I felt like the fritty bits on the outside, especially the feds. There was something about the feds that was just so whack. You hear me? It was
that
just,
whole scene was dead.
yeah, the feds
That
thing,
was-
it was the feds. The feds just weren't giving me good like, acting vibes. I was getting bad acting vibes from them. So they weren't really selling me fed shit. You hear me? 2, again, I'll let it slide, TV shit. But from what I know, London, CCTVs are madness. Like, a lot of this shit couldn't get put up. But, you know, we move, you hear me? Say it, go. You hear me? And the third thing really is, like, exactly that. They dropped the ball on just putting it out. Like, and this is the reaction you'll get. You would have got so much more of a better reaction if you just longed it. Even if you did 2 episodes every week.
Bro.
You hear me?
So instead of 8
do
weeks,
something
it's a
different.
month.
Yeah, like,
Bro, we've been
Man,
waiting since
even if you-
2019.
Bro, even if you did half,
yeah,
even
that's-
if you did half, bro,
Like,
and just gave a man
bro,
a
you
little
get
weight.
4. I would,
little
man would have been
weight.
pissed, but you know what?
A little
man
weight,
would've-
like-
man would- the way that, bro,
Excite me.
the way every episode had you on edge, bro, was a mad thing, bro. Bro, like there was a lot
When
of points.
Sully got kidnapped, bruv,
Bro,
if you
that
ended
whole-
it there, bruv, yeah,
Bro.
man would be like, nah, no.
You know, I can imagine.
And gave
there'll be-
a little thing at the end.
You know when they do the here's what happens next time.
On the
you
next
see
episode
Man
of
in Black?
Top Boy.
Yeah, and
Bro.
you see Sully all boss up in
Bro,
his snap.
that would have went off, bro. Bro, there would have been people out now looking for Sully. Yeah, man would have
No,
said,
that's
no,
true.
Nah,
Real
when
talk.
Sully got napped, I was upset. I'm like, nah, but how you gonna?
Yeah.
And then I seen Sully on video getting beaten up. Hey, do you
Bro,
know what? Yeah, sorry.
disrespectful.
Did you see that meme? Yeah, it said that. Do you know is his name Cali Best? Cali Best.
I don't know
The guy who plays, he's in everything. The meme was like, this guy is in every single hood movie in the UK.
The loud one.
Oh,
it was like,
yes,
what blood?
yes,
What blood?
yeah,
At the
yeah,
gym.
yeah.
He's in
This
every.
nigga
Yeah,
got
I know
slapped
you're
up with
talking about.
a
Yeah, 'cause
weight.
I've seen him in bare
It
shit.
was like
Yeah.
this guy. Someone needs to like big up
Yeah,
this guy,
yeah,
give him
yeah.
his flowers
Yeah,
because
he
this
does.
guy
He
is
does.
in
He
everything
executes roles
and
as well.
executes
Yeah.
it, executes it to perfection and just bounces.
Right.
Like he does what he does best, and,
No,
and
it's
he's
true.
out.
And
Yo,
he's been
you
around
just-
for a minute.
for time.
Just
yeah.
reminded me. I don't want to interject because I know you was in your groove, right? But bro, the way Sully just walked out, he said to people, "Wait in the car, don't fucking move." Went down, he goes, "Yeah. So what's your name?" Santa Claus. What? Nah, I come bearing gifts in it. And then that lad Ralph, he was like,
Yeah.
"Is this guy's got a dickhead, bro? Like, what's going on?" And
Yeah,
the
that
son's
was-
like, "Listen, bro. Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is I got something to you, man. I'm looking for it, your food." So his hand's gonna run, and it was like it could have been
Yeah, yeah.
done right there and then, but there's
But-
always a loudmouth one in
Yeah,
the group,
yeah.
and he got had what was
he
it,
got-
a dumbbell or something?
Yeah, it was like the
You know
plates.
what's
It
funny
was
as
like
well?
the
Yeah,
plates.
Sit down, man.
You know what's funny as well? When he goes to shoot him, yeah, and my man's like, nah, you can't shoot him this day. He goes, was it you that got your dumbbell? Was it you that got the dumbbell in your mouth? No, it wasn't. That was a joke.
Don't tell me nothing. You hear me? Nah, look, bro, and that's what I'm saying. All of those even little side scenes. Hands up if you knew that Kano was gonna lay the thing on the boat.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was just waiting for it.
but
I
he
was
could
like,
have lenged it way
yeah. That's why I was like,
was just playing
But I like
like-
the way they paced it. It
Yeah,
wasn't it wasn't like power. You hear me?
Yeah,
Man,
nah,
it's like,
straight
man,
away.
man's just eager.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
hungry.
nah.
Yeah, man wasn't.
Yeah, my
man's
name's,
not even in that
my
headspace
name's,
right
my
now.
name's Sully.
But
Oh, okay. And then next scene, banging. Oh, do you know what was sick scene as well with his daughter? That was sick.
Bro,
that hit me
dope,
out. That hit
dope,
me out of
dope.
nowhere.
Yeah,
that
that
hit
scene
me
was
out of
dope.
nowhere.
Bro.
I didn't even expect it to be the daughter.
bro,
I don't know
those
who I
are the
thought it
kind
would
of scenes where I'm like, all right, that's emotion, bro.
bro.
be. Can I cry?
No
Can I
bird
cry
picking
at
at no
that? Nah.
bird, bro.
You see, he got rushed. He got rushed. You saw the bird get rushed.
This
You
ain't,
saw the
this ain't code for female either, bro.
the bird got rushed, bro.
Anyway, that's
Bro.
the kind of emotion. That whole thing, the
Don't
way
do that,
Pebbles
man.
come round, said X, Y, and Z, boom, 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 and then even his reaction, yeah, he didn't even know how to react.
Because he
Yeah,
proper
me.
looked,
Yeah,
and then
me.
when he's like, and bro, I'm not even a parent yet, and when it happened, I was like, oh,
Bro,
Yeah, no,
and you know the maddest thing, bro? Like, that is the, nah, even what she did ain't even forgivable. But that is the only thing where it's like,
Yeah,
that she could have done.
That's the
that
only
would,
thing, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
me, oh.
One thing I want to know is, well, yeah.
That was a fucked up bit that she did, though.
Yeah.
Let's put that out there. That was fucked.
I'm going to get to that. No, let's get to that now. And I'll remember what I was going to say before that. She's dumb. Like, and I know for a fact she didn't expect it to happen. I know,
but
what's-
it's just wild
dumb.
to,
Yeah.
yeah.
like if she
It was
didn't
wild.
if she didn't manage to get away, he'd be dead.
yeah,
Yeah,
Like he'd be dead.
yeah.
I'd be pissed if they hadn't
I'd
looked
be
Sully. I wouldn't have watched.
I would have had to. I would have. Duchesne would have had to kill her.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he would have though. Fact.
He better have.
Jack
Or
would
Jack
have.
would've.
Yeah, Jack would have.
Yeah,
No, Jax would have. Yeah, Duchesne would have been too late because
Yeah, yeah,
Jax
yeah,
would have
Jax
ripped her
would've,
to pick. Jax don't play, bro.
What I was gonna get onto is why is Kano trying to help everyone? Like, why does he help everyone? Like, why does he get himself into complete and utter madnesses
I
for
think it's his
everybody
moral
else?
compass. Because
Yeah.
of what happened with
Yeah.
the Triggs
Yeah,
on the rooftop. his
yeah.
brethren.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
I think
it's-
that he's
Yeah.
just, he's not. I don't think he'll ever get
And
over
again,
that.
it's-
And with the youth as well from
How
like
come
previous.
and
Never
again,
saw-
they're always smart with the personals, bro. It always has some sort
Yeah.
of attachment as to the moral compass comes into play. Yeah, me.
With the Driss situation, how comes we never seen him dead? And how did he get riddled with 20 bullets?
I didn't know it was 20, bro.
Yeah,
He
I
didn't
feel
get
like
hit
that-
with 20.
I feel like that was just like a Chinese whisper thing
the
going around the
white man
hood.
said that, I was like, how many?
I
was
feel
like,
like,
what part of the-
I feel
what
like
part
that's
of
by the
Tokyo
time
is
it gets to the old white man on the
I
end.
thought
it's
dementia
like,
kicked in or something with him. But I was like 20.
20.
I thought it's like he looked him dead in his
yeah,
eye.
yeah.
You don't make. I'm just
Oh.
thinking about the way he made man just leave his yard. You know, come on, man, come on.
That bit was just like, don't do that to me, man. Man's here to kill you, you know. My man's trying to
Yeah.
shut the door. Man's like, don't do that to me, man. No, yeah, I'll do it to you, bro. I don't want to die.
Put your slippers on.
Yeah, come on, just go upstairs because my daughter's here, man. He's like, no,
Yeah, no.
come on, let's go.
He's not over that. He's not over that, and he's not over what happened to his brethren.
The white
out
man.
of yeah.
Bro, this was good TV, bro.
It was good.
Like them going Europe as well. I feel like we didn't really touch too much on that.
Yeah.
But that was good. Like it was interesting. Some of it was a bit, you get me, but it didn't look. You know why I was impressed with this? They could have made this look very like cheap and just
That was
very
Yeah.
I
it
know
was
that-
well put together.
the-
Regardless if some of the parts made or didn't make sense, it was still put together well. It was like watching like not a bad episode, like an episode in one of your favorite shows that it's like, hold on, wait, that don't really make sense, but you give it its break because all in all, it's a good show. You get me? And that's how I felt with this, like that whole situation. Like I was really impressed with the Europe thing because I've seen that done before, bro, and it could look very corny.
Yeah.
It don't make much sense. They've got the most baitest characters. I'm pretty sure I know who that Moroccan youth is as well. I'm pretty sure he's someone over here.
the two.
Ash Ketchum, innit? Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah,
tool youth.
Yeah.
Bro, there were scenes in this that could have easily taken place in Ozark, bro. Like, just
Yeah.
how dark it was. And
Bro.
obviously we're dealing with the same kind of.
They tapped in.
Yeah,
They
I mean,
tapped in differently.
The Fed in Spain was a good character.
Yeah.
I liked
That's
it.
what I'm saying. It was like they almost like they spent some peas, bro. And if they didn't, bro, the casting was good.
That bit where the tall Moroccan guy, brother, and they're talking in Moroccan when they've got the thing over his head and they take it off and he's like, "You look mad stressed, fam.
Yeah.
You look mad."
But I
stressed,
thought that was a good addition, having like a link like that
yeah.
was like UK, but
Oh,
he's
and
over
giving
in
the
Morocco.
watch to the little kid, that was good.
Bro, that was dope.
And then the
Another
bit at the
scene,
end.
good emotion, bro. You gotta know when to tap into your
There's
emotional
no way
side, bro.
that watch thing had nothing on Pengy getting fucking
Really?
rushed, bro. No way, blood.
Wow, you need to see this. But anyway, flipping. What I was also gonna say about that. Hands up if you knew who the real boss was before he was. revealed.
Yeah, I definitely assumed.
I'm not gonna say I did.
I didn't
had
think it was the
inklings,
guy.
but
I didn't think it was the tall guy.
Yeah, I'm not saying I had inklings he was deeper
Yeah,
than he
I
was,
think-
but I wasn't sure. So I'm not gonna say I did.
I've
But
seen that trick done in mafia movies
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
I've seen
But
it
it's
done
always the guy who wears the basic stuff.
like
Yeah.
Gus Fring in
yeah,
fucking Gus Fring, man.
Bro,
The Polos Hermanos, what's it? Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
yeah.
Shit,
But it's
Gus.
always always the
Surname
guy
through
who has the least amount of flashy stuff that normally runs the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
there. Bro, this was good. Yeah, quickly, let's get.
No,
we'll get to
I
the
really
end.
enjoyed it. I just the weekly things it still hurts for
Yeah.
more reasons than we can even go into on
Yeah,
the show. But
yeah.
it hurts, and I think that's
That's
still with me.
that's the L. That's the L.
A big L.
Yeah, that's the L. If man was to give it an L, it was the fact that. But that's why I don't want to give that an L, like a big L, because it has nothing to do
Let
with
me
the
see
show
what
and the
happens.
cast.
Let me see what happens with Bridgerton. Let Bridgerton come out weekly, bruv. Nah, let
Yeah,
it,
but
bruv.
again,
Let
but it has nothing to do with
Let it
with the
bruv.
show and the cast. You get me?
Let
So it's
it,
like I'm not
let
giving the
Bridgerton come out
show.
week.
I'm not giving the show an L because like
Yeah,
it has
but-
nothing to do with them.
It
like
does.
Netflix-
It doesn't have nothing to do with the show, but it makes a big difference to like.
Yeah, I know, but
Us,
that's
our
why. Yeah, but that's
consumption.
why. Yeah, but that's why I can't judge. And I take that into consideration. But that's why that I can't judge the show on that because that's unfair, bro. Like you as a creative, bro, that's unfair. If you created something and it's on a platform and it just so happened to go out like that, bro, and
must-
people judge your shit like that, bro, you're gonna be pissed, bro. So as a creative, bro, I could see, bro, like the show in its entirety, like was hard, bro. And if it dropped weekly, it would have been a mad thing, but it didn't. So I'm not gonna take it away from the show.
The mad thing
Yeah.
is, we've been waiting since 2019 because 2019 is when the season 1, 3, whatever universe you're in, it dropped, right? So since 2019, we've been waiting for this. The disrespect from Netflix. I'm not saying everyone, but someone at Netflix goes, "All right, new season of Top Boy. We just dumped all of it now. You know what we're gonna do?" While everyone's probably trying to watch it, let's drop a poster
they
to
said that
let people know
Bridgerton's-
Yeah, I
Bridgerton's
think that's
coming
the
out
part,
a
yeah.
week today,
I think-
Friday.
Well, and you
That
know
was
what? You know
disrespectful,
what?
bro.
No, you know what? That poster's been out before.
Has it?
Before. It was out before they dropped it. Oh, are you saying in terms of dates?
Yeah, like you didn't have to drop it the same day Top Boy came
Yeah,
out. You
yeah.
could have dropped it this week.
But that's why I'm saying it, and I could never figure it out until the man's told. But like, there has to be a reason as to why they're doing that. But it's true. If Bridgerton drops weekly, that's vexing. But if it doesn't, then there's a reason why they've done this, and I
they're just
cannot
burning
understand why.
through
Yeah,
content,
and
bro.
they can't afford to do
But
that.
they can.
It's mad.
That's the
They
problem.
can't, bro.
They can.
Netflix is taking L's, bro.
Bro.
They're saying the other day that Netflix might have to buy a studios, bro.
No, they
You
can
hear
do
me?
that because there's just so much content out there. Like
Not
Netflix
good
didn't-
content though, and
Netflix-
there's too much competitors, bro.
Netflix didn't
That was
make
cool
this.
when Netflix was the only people out,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
You hear me?
Netflix never
There's
made
bare
this.
competition, bro.
This was made. Like,
Yeah, I
there's-
know, but-
there's too much content out there. Like there's
Bro,
too
not
much.
yeah, but not for them. Like
them,
no, it isn't.
there
Bro.
is.
It's
there's
not good
other,
content.
there's other
No, it
players.
ain't.
That,
Yeah,
like,
but
if you
there
think
is, but
about
it's still-
Amazon Prime,
That's
what they're
probably
doing,
bro.
that's probably another reason as to why they did it weekly. They did it. They
That
just got
still
out
don't
there
make
so that
sense,
they
bro.
can. So that
but
it goes
Reach
to the
on,
next
Reach
thing.
on Amazon Prime was
That's what I'm
weekly.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
And I think that added to my enjoyment of
Bro,
the
there's
show.
a
Because
reason.
I was on the edge of my seat. Like,
There has
oh,
to
I'm
be a
waiting for
reason
next
why
week.
they choose certain shows to do that.
I bet you
There has to be a reason.
that Lord of the Rings show by Amazon is dropped weekly.
Yeah, but to be fair, Amazon more time does drop their things weekly, like as standard. I don't think I've seen.
They don't have enough.
But like
good
The
content
Boys
to
is a
compare
prime
it to.
example.
Yeah, but
weekly.
that's weekly though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Amazon do that. Like even with the Vox Machina, bruv, they was dropping that in threes, but still
that
dropping
can work.
it in
If
threes.
it's a like 20 episodes a season, that
No,
works.
it weren't. It was like it was
But
12.
two episodes a week for a month.
That would have
for
been
Top
dope.
Boy.
That would have been dope.
Or you drop all 4 episodes, and let's say the part where the Shay got bad up was episode 4.
Sully.
Sully, sorry. You stop it there.
Bro, that would have been nuts.
Give us like
that would've been
3
nuts.
weeks, and then weekly
They would never
episodes.
do it. That's too much customization. But no, it would have made sense. They could have done it how they did Ozark, but it would have been too short. But anyway, flipping.
Yeah.
Let's jump on to the end. In terms of what happened, is there a next season?
Yeah, there has to be. You can't.
There's still a lot of questions that need to be answered.
Like loads, and I personally I want to know what's gonna happen now with Duchesne and Sully, knowing that he's now killed.
Bro,
His exit plan.
that's a whole nother.
One of them's gonna have to kill each other, innit? That's how it's gonna end, innit? One of them's gonna
Probably.
have to die, and it's most likely gonna be Sully.
To die.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
There's something else that reminds me of this, and they had to kill. They had to kill him. I can't remember what it is, but it's something.
What,
and
the
they-
friend, like the two
Yeah,
friends.
it's two friends,
It
and they
might
had to
all
kill.
be
They had to
one
kill
of them,
the
and then
mad
one
one.
steps down, and Jack's the top boy. It might. It
Nah,
could get
listen,
interesting.
Next season, Jax has to. I feel like there's certain things Duchesne was getting Jax to do, and I'm like, right, next season, that's below, that's beneath Jax.
Yeah, there's a few things.
I don't know who they're
And you
gonna
know
get
what's
to.
mad when when you love a character so much, but I'm like, don't talk to Jax like that.
Yeah, bro,
Don't talk to Jack like
your
that.
sister ain't never fucking coming back to Summer House. I'm like, bro, it's her sister. Like, I understand, but like,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
talk to like. At least give us a little bit of hope. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? Which is another thing where it was like all this talk of, yeah, but you know, if Sully finds out, have you told Sully? What if Sully finds out? And it was like,
Sully
it
was more
literally led
vexed
to
that he
nothing.
knew,
Sully's
bro.
just like,
Which
yo,
was
Jax,
yeah, it was
I'm disappointed in you.
understandable.
Man
But
gave
families
the,
that-
bro, do you know how? Do you know that's painful, innit?
Yeah.
And you know that's the painful one, innit? I'm disappointed in you.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
that hit her hard.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like man was like, yeah, I told Duchesne this, that, but you didn't tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, you put a gun in Jackson's hand and say you got to shoot one or the other. You know, Duchesne's on his back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she loves
big
it.
this shit. Yeah,
Yeah. Duchesne's gone.
They need to blow. The budget's gonna need to get blown for the next season.
Yeah.
Like the levels.
Do you think it's gonna be the last one though?
They
I
got legs.
hope
They got
not.
legs for
Do
a
you
lot.
reckon
They
what,
got
2 more?
legs. Yeah.
2 more seasons?
Yeah,
I
they
hope
got
so.
legs
I
to
hope
go
so.
wherever
I'm
they
in
want.
it. I'm here for it, man.
Because
Run
I feel
it.
like Stefan
Run
might
it up.
be on.
Run it up.
Stefan might
Run
be
it
on
on
his
season
Bruce
2,
Wayne.
you know.
He
Run
might
it
be
on
on his
season
Bruce.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
5
That would be
seasons,
that,
bro.
that I could see
He's
Stefan
gonna be
going
his
back.
Bruce Wayne shit.
Well, yeah, that's what
Seeking
that was.
revenge,
Yeah, that
vengeance.
was what I was going to
Because
lead to
the
as well.
other brother
Like
was-
he has to potentially become now.
Yeah.
Like, but the only thing is, as he gets a bit older, Duchesne and Sully get older, so it does get a bit. You hear me? The age in terms
But
of
he could.
like, yeah, but I'm not too sure how old my man now.
Yeah, like 11, 12.
Yeah,
I was
in the
saying?
next-
No, it's got to be older than that.
13?
In high school, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. So the
But my
next
man
3
could
years,
come like
3, 4, but
Omar
be-
can come like I could just be running up and you just see him somewhere. You
Whistling.
get me? Boop, boop, boop,
Well, it
boop.
might even not be him. It might even be
The other brother,
the
nah,
middle.
no.
Yeah,
And
but it
Anthony
might
don't want
flip.
it. He don't
might
want it.
flip. I'm just saying
True.
they can do some shit.
To be fair, that
Yeah,
would
me.
be a good. That would
Exactly.
be a good thing to
Yeah,
be.
it's not like you haven't seen those kind of things.
You've
in
seen
shows
that
before.
he's got a little bit of venom in him.
Yeah.
He boxed his brother in his face.
This might
Good, you know,
this
boy.
might be me the turning point. But all right, let's get into it because it's been a long one.
Yeah,
Watch it or not?
100%. Yeah, definitely watch it.
Yeah.
Maybe if we could just watch. Maybe if they watch it weekly themselves, watch one episode.
Yeah.
Wait a week. and
I
then
mean,
watch
if we didn't have to review this, would you have watched it weekly?
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah,
it. yeah.
yeah, same.
I mean, I would have
Yeah.
had to.
No. What do you mean you would have had to?
What,
If it
would
came
have had
all out and we didn't have to review it, not had to review it. If we wasn't reviewing it, or we wasn't doing the show,
Oh,
Would you have
instead of
watched it
binging it,
weekly?
you'd watch
Yeah,
it.
would
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
watched
yeah,
it?
I
I would've
would.
watched
Yeah,
it weekly.
that's how I normally watch stuff, man. I don't
even
binge
when
stuff.
it comes out.
Yeah, I don't binge
if
stuff, bro.
if it's enjoyable.
Weekly though, don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't guess.
No, I might do
Like,
Monday,
wait, hold on,
Friday.
wait.
I might do Monday, Friday. It's a 2 week.
Walking Dead comes
You
out
what?
weekly.
I'm not saying but Top Boy isn't out weekly. I'm saying if it's all out, would you have still watched it weekly?
No.
Or you just still binge it.
What if it was all out?
Yeah,
If
that's
it's
what
all
I'm
out as
saying,
it
yeah.
is, would you have just binged it, or would you have like watched it one a week or
No,
something?
I
like
probably
that?
would have just binged it.
Okay.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
But
different.
yes, that's why you have to drop it weekly.
Yeah, I know, but I'm asking the question because he said he would have watched it weekly.
You would have watched it weekly.
I would have watched probably two.
That's
two a week.
wild. I would have watched every couple
Because
of
if
days.
it's
maybe
good,
2
I don't want to
days,
burn
yeah.
through. I don't want to burn through it. Because
I
right
would have
now
watched
on
it all in
Netflix-
one day.
You would have flied it out. Well, would you have watched something else then? In between you watching that?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I spread out my shows, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
hear me? Can't sap it all up and then what?
Move
You
on.
hear me? When
I watch
everything's
it.
dead, you hear me? I ain't got nothing to watch.
Watch
I
it,
only
move
just
on.
now started Peaky Blinders. I'm watching that steadily. I
What
watch
episode? What series one? No.
No.
Oh.
You hear me?
Abbott's Elementary come out yesterday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, new episode.
All right. But anyway, Top Boy special, man. Shit,
Yeah,
man.
sorry.
People. So watch it from everyone. Watch it from you.
Yeah, 100%.
Well,
Watch
yeah,
it,
so-
watch
yeah,
it,
man.
Watch it.
Yo,
watch
this
it,
was
watch
my
it.
shit.
Watch
You hear me? It's definitely a watch.
I'm even telling
Top
people.
Boy to the world.
I'm even telling people who haven't watched Top Boy in their life
Check this out,
to go
man.
check it out. And I'm telling them like, yo, Summer House is on Netflix, so go watch it from season 1 to now.
Watch it all. And I'm sure at the
I'm
beginning of
actually
one of these it
jealous.
says Netflix original as well. That's what
Yeah,
caught me off
yeah.
as well. It's like, but anyway, yeah. So it's a watch it. It's on Netflix. If you ain't seen it, you gotta go check that out, man.
What did you watch after it? Like once it was done, you're now looking around like, what am I gonna watch now? Did you jump into anything straight away, or did you keep it moving?
Bro,
What
my
happened?
Netflix list and my Amazon list is so big, bro. Like I'm still trying to watch that Sea Inside, the Korean thing.
Okay.
I'm still trying to jump on that. I gotta watch
Yeah,
that.
there's been. I could even say I'm forever watching.
I got so much stuff. I
Yeah,
still
it's
need to
basic.
watch last week's Snowfall. I still need to watch last week's Bel
There's
Air.
bare shit. There's bare shit.
Nah, I got so much stuff.
Oh,
I
last
want to
week's
finish
Bel Air
that
was good,
movie
yeah.
that you said to watch yesterday. Fucking
Yeah.
But yeah. So should we start wrapping this up?
I don't know. Like, I'm still upset, bro. I can't even let it go, bro. That's mad.
Yeah.
Because you know what the problem is, right?
It's because what man had planned. That's what it is. It's not the
Yeah,
weekly
but
thing.
also it's like they just put so much time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah,
and
I'm more pissed for
them-
like just
for them.
everyone involved.
yeah.
Like no one wants this, man. Like
No, yeah, no.
You know what I mean? No
Who
one
wants
wants
this?
this. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Who
No
wants
one-
this?
no one
I don't
wants
want
this,
it as
man.
a consumer. I don't even
yeah,
want
no
this.
one wants this. Bro.
I don't
So
wanna-
I'm pissed for them.
I don't want to raise any, open up any previous wounds, right? But there was a particular show that ran for 8 seasons, yeah, which was weekly, and the last season had like 6 episodes, but they were a little bit longer than the previous seasons, yeah. And even that dropped weekly, and I just remember the water cooler moments talking about this show weekly, even though it was 6 episodes. Everyone was talking about this show weekly, and it was the final season. It just snowballs into the next week, and I just
but
feel like.
But every reviewer that was just trashing it though. That's
Right,
The problem.
but
It's
you
just-
was kind of holding on to the next episode,
the next
might
episode
redeem.
redeem. Yeah.
So
It's all
imagine
gonna
this
make
that
it.
was knocking it out every episode. Like I just think Netflix, because I know you're gonna sponsor the show sooner rather than later. Your prime assets like Stranger Things and the Ozarks and the Top Boys and the Bridgerton, weekly.
It's Stranger Things got dropped in one.
Yeah,
Believe so.
but the new season comes out in May. It'll be interesting to see. Like you said, Bridgerton is going to tell us a lot of things. I think Netflix are going to start changing up
Because you
their
said
format.
Bridgerton was Bridgerton weekly last time.
I didn't watch it when it came out, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But let's see.
You reviewed that late.
because the competition ain't playing. Because them other streaming sites, they're dropping premium content weekly, and it's working for them. So
Yeah, man. I could tell. They could
Yeah,
tell
man, I can't lie.
we pissed. But I think everyone's pissed. So there's no point in like, yeah, it's like everyone feels the same. No one wanted to binge it. Everyone, you've seen everyone saying, "Oh, I gotta watch it now because there's spoilers." Because people watched it all on the weekend, but like no one wanted it, innit? But it is what it is. But the show's lit.
yep.
Go check it out. They outdid themselves on this one. Big up everyone involved. Yeah, man. Top Boy season 2. Bird.
Where did they go next though? Brazil?
I don't know. Still gotta keep it a bit real.
Yeah.
But,
They need a connect. Well, yeah. They got big boy shipments coming in now, so I guess
But yeah, all right. So wrap it up.
Okay, people, thank you very much for joining us.
Oh wait, man. What happened to you, bro?
What?
That little boy, more if you look like you ready to go bed, bro.
Well, I said, watch it.
No, I'm saying, yeah, end it. I'm saying, well,
He
people.
wants a bit more oomph.
Yeah,
We're
We're wrapping up the show. It's special, bro. It's like, bro, raise your shoulders up.
The more I'm thinking about it, I'm just pissed off, man.
Oh, bro. It's okay.
Angry, man.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro. You hear me?
You think
Ain't
they
got nothing
did,
to do with the
did
show,
a lot
bro.
of work? I did a lot of work with the
Bro. It's like,
I did a lot of work in the background myself. Yo, people, thank you for joining us. It's been the Top Boy special. How many specials have we done? We did Alice in Borderland, Top Boy.
ain't done much. That's what I was
We
trying
did
to see.
50th.
the one
We ain't
you
done
didn't
the
like.
special.
The one you didn't like with the sick twist. What was it? Behind Her Eyes.
That wasn't a special,
That
was
was
it?
a special. It was a one episode. It's Behind Her Eyes.
There, episode 50.
Oh, 50. 4 episodes. 4.
Yeah.
So it's not regular that we do these specials.
No, that's what I was trying to say, man.
But we
yeah.
care. We care for these things, man. Shame.
But guys, you know, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. I mean, if you want to get this stuff straight away and you want it to notify you and let you know that we're about, that's what you need to do.
Yeah, man.
Recommendations, we need all of those.
Always.
So if you let us know what it was, and you know what? Yeah, the couple recommendations has been ones that are quite nichey as well, because we had a recommendation for, what was the one I didn't like but you liked? It was like a fantasy thing. What was it? With the black guy who was in Harder They Fall. What was it, man? Lovecraft Country.
I didn't like that per se.
You didn't like it?
No,
I thought that would have been up your
I thought
street.
you like
You
it.
know?
Nah, fuck
We
that.
shitted on that.
Did we both shit on it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Lovecraft Country, and then we had the other one, the foreign one, Outbreak. The one,
Yeah.
we had that one. So they've
Yeah.
been, when people recommend it, it's been pretty good.
Yeah, so keep them reviews flowing in, man. Also, check out the gram. We'll be
Yeah.
doing lives, Monday recaps. We missed last week. Don't tell nobody, but we're going to be back next week, stronger, bigger, and better.
Allow the week off.
Work hard, man.
Yeah, so people, yeah, man, just hit us up, YouTube, Spotify, all of that good stuff, audio, video, you done know. And yeah, that's a wrap for that. Really? Anyone else got anything to say?
I'm Daniel Nero. I'm with my co-host.
I go by the name of Zoosh, aka Guyver.
I go by the name of Joseph Freckles, a.k.a. Tony Montana's long-lost son.
Cool.
And that's another one.